YouTube, back at you. And I want to let y'all know that the word on the streets is that lesbians in upstate South Carolina who feel like they are studs are soft. This is not me saying this, guys, okay? I have no opinion. But I got in a car with this one girl over there at the Amazon Prime warehouse, and she was like, listen, I'm out here looking for love, and I like me a very manly woman, but they a little soft in my new neck of the woods. I can't really remember where she was from, but she's thinking about making a move to Tallahassee, Florida, or Texas to see what it looks like out there, because she's very disappointed in y'all studs in upstate South Carolina. She said y'all a little confusing, okay, because instead of wearing boxers, y'all still wearing thongs. She said instead of y'all getting your nice little fade, your nice little dreads, y'all wearing lace fronts. She said when she go get her nails done, they want their nails done too. So I don't know about that stud life, but the word on the street is y'all need to get y'all stud life together, okay? Because she does not want to be the man in a relationship, which kind of threw me for the loop because she was very, very strong. You understand me? She wasn't dressed like no little boy or nothing, you know, and she clearly wants to be the woman in a relationship, but her demeanor was strong. You know what I'm saying? It was assertive, it was direct, and it was blunt. You know, I was like, maybe you want to soften that up a little bit, just a little bit. And she was like, no, you got to understand, it's not that I'm not soft, and it's not that I'm not working towards being more soft. I've just been an only parent for a very long time. I was like, I got you. I understand, because being an only parent, you got to wear a lot of hats. You got a lot of responsibility. I've been there. I damn near still am here. 4 more years, guys. 4 more years, and the last motherfucker will be out this house. You hear me? And I'm going to be at every festival, dancing in the streets, eating in the streets, going to old-ass libraries, going to old-ass museums. I'm going to all the greatest, what's those art museums? Yeah, I meant to go to one in Chicago. But y'all know all kind of shit happened when I went to Chicago, so we didn't make it. But anyway, so she wants to feel protected, and she's trying to let that assertive, dominant part of her go. And I was like, bad, bad. And she said that in order to do that, she has to feel protected, and that goes a long way. That goes, if y'all don't know that out there, men, lesbian women who are the dominant figures, being protected goes a long, long way. Being protected probably would outweigh whatever you got in your bank account. You understand what I'm saying? Because I need to know that you got me. And it ain't always got to be financially. I do not like a man who makes under what I make. I do not. It's just my preference, guys. But when it's not about the money, I just want to feel safe when I'm with you. I definitely want to feel safe when I'm with. I want to feel safe out in the streets. I want to be safe even in your family. Because sometimes you get around a nigga family and they going to have a little joke or two. You get around a nigga friends and they going to have a little joke or two. No. I need you to check them. Okay? Oh, they just having fun. No, I ain't the one they have fun with. I ain't the one you had fun with. I had this one dude, he was very upset because I think I gave him the silent treatment because he was like, good morning, ugly. No, no, we don't do that over here. Oh, you need to put your big girl panties on. I should never have to put my big girl panties on when I'm with you. I gotta wear my big girl panties out there in the street all day long. When I get up in here with you, I should never have to put on my big girl panties. And why should I feel uncomfortable just so you could feel okay? That's a no-go. Son, I know you hear me in here making this video. Let me tell you something. This guy, I done had to deal with him all week. I done had to deal with him his whole life because the boy is accident prone, okay? If there's not a broke hip, a shattered bone, a bone eating disease, just this week, broke a finger, completely demolished the finger. 500 pounds, just busted the finger wide open, okay? Now I done had to deal with him on a face-to-face every day. I just need you to go to school. I just need you to go to school at this point. I'm so sorry that my video is all over the place. Because first we was talking about the girl at Amazon Prime. Then we was talking about being protected, which is very... Guys, I'm telling you, being protected is so sexy. Okay? You about to get the best treatment in the world when she feel protected. Okay, all those hello, good morning texts you want, all those midnight kisses that you enjoy, okay, the little notes inside the lunchbox. I'm a note giver. I'm a certified note giver. I love putting a little note inside my man lunchbox. I've been able to do it in a long time because I ain't had someone who deserved it. But I'm a note giver. I'm a note giver. I am a note giver, okay? I am a show up at your job, you know. But anyway, so guys and girls, lesbian, dominant people love feeling protected. Feeling protected makes intimacy so much better. Because now I'm free. And when I'm free, I release. So, guys, I'm still a little raspy, guys. I'm sorry. But protection. That is a must. So anyway, so we just going to get off her because I done went all the way left 3, 4, 5 times. And we're going to talk about Xavier. So Xavier has been in my car a couple of times. And we talk and he seems cool. Guys, I am so sorry. Like literally, I really couldn't talk last week. And it was so much trouble getting through the video last week. This throat. I was down bad with the flu for like 4 days. I can't tell you the last time I even been to work. Thank God for savings. Because I can't tell you the last time I really been to work, guys. But anyway, fighting with whatever this is. The flu, leftover flu, whatever. So Xavier tells me how he's from Florida. He was in college for a little while. He worked a job for a little while. And he was just always telling me how he's a free spirit. So when the feeling touchdown and he ready to go, he ready to go. He get up and go. So it's cool. So I gave him the number because, you know, any other time, hey, if I want to ride, Uber paying, they're a little too busy. The wait about 45 minutes. So he called me a couple times, but I was busy, so I couldn't go get him. So he called me this last time, and he was like, listen, I need to go to North Carolina. Can you take me? So I'm like, check the schedule. Then I checked the location he was going to because I always check the location because I don't want to ride up on nothing stupid. If it looked like an abandoned house, a rundown trailer park, a empty lot, I ain't going. So I Googled it. It was an apartment building. It was fine. All right, I'll come get you. So when I get there, he has his girlfriend with him. And this is not a problem, you know. But I do judge people off the company they keep. I think we all do. I think that's a safe thing to do. Because when you really identify the company they keep, you identify who you are dealing with. Because they ain't too far. They ain't too far up or down from where they friends are. So I do judge people off of who they are around. So the girl, she gets in a car and immediately, I feel so bad. Immediately, it's like my respect level for him dropped. Immediately, just off of seeing her. Because I just expected more from him. You know, I looked at him in a certain way. And when I saw her, I did not see that. I was like, oh, okay, you know? And then when she get in the car, she is just something else. Like, she's loud and she definitely a free spirit. She is definitely a free spirit, but she's loud and she's talkative and she's just throwing up conversation. Like, the shit ain't even really mixing, you know what I'm saying? Like, first it was, ooh, my mama this, and my baby got taken away, and I had a whole lot of money in North Carolina, and she ain't no way she older than 22. Ain't no way she older than 22. Which meant a lot more of her story just did not make sense. And I'm quiet, and I'm definitely quiet, and I'm never quiet. You hear me? I can get in there and talk to anybody at any time. I am never quiet, but I'm quiet because, like, who are you messing with? Who is this? Because I remember you telling me you went to college. This don't look like college material you dealing with. This look like, I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna say it. But I'm not even sure if she made it out of high school. Okay. So we keep going back to two stories. I'm trying to make it through this video. So we keep going back to two stories with her. Her child got taken away. The mother was the one that took the child, and the mother was the reason she was in the whole situation. And the mother isn't a good mother because of XYZ. So, but what is XYZ? Like, why isn't your mother a good mother? Let's start there. Like, let's go ahead and break this down, because clearly you want to discuss this shit, because he already told her to be quiet. He whispered that shit in her ear, and she was quiet for like 20 minutes, but I guess her soul would not rest. Okay, so let's break this down. So she was telling me how her mother was always in her business. Okay, she was telling me how the mother took the child. Okay, she was telling me how I think the mother took her cell phone or something, and the mother drank a lot. The mother took her boyfriend's side a lot. A whole bunch of childish bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole bunch of childish bullshit. There ain't no adult bullshit in here. A whole bunch of childish stuff. So again, in my mind, you definitely ain't over 22 years of age. And your issues are your mama took your cell phone. If your mama took your cell phone, chances are that's because she was paying for it. You wasn't appreciating it. She had to tell you do something too many damn times. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take the cell phone. Because I'm a mama. So I feel like I'm probably going to be on your mama's side. Then you telling me that you had your child at 15. Okay. It probably wasn't your first time jumping off the porch. So your mama probably had those issues with you as well. You understand what I'm saying? But you a child. So you don't understand why your mama is doing all this. So you blaming her. You understand what I'm saying? You blaming all your life mistakes on her. But see, what really happened is, instead of going to school, getting your education, you was out here playing with these men folks. You was probably walking grown, talking grown, popping your shit, walking in and out her house like you pay bills and you don't. Now you done brought this child into this world. You ain't educated. Okay? I can't trust you with this baby. I couldn't trust you with your goddamn self. So let me go ahead and get this child. And yeah, I probably do take a drink. My house, my rules, my body. Grown adult woman. I pay all these bills around here. Take a drink when I want to. You understand what I'm saying? I take a drink when I want to. And she never let me have friends. You probably didn't deserve to have friends in her house. And if she was anything like me, everybody just ain't coming in and out my house. No way. You go meet them in the street somewhere. I don't need 55 million little people running around here. I don't know. My address is secret. That shit valuable. You don't just people don't come in and out of here. And again, that's your mama house. That's her rules. You don't know because you probably never had your own house where you can have your own rules. Oh yes, I did. Um, I owned a cleaning business out in North Carolina, and I cleaned 4 houses, and I would make about $1,500 a week, and I had a great car, and I had a condo, and I was taking really good care of my child. Where's you now? Where's you now? What happened to the job? Oh, I don't know. Oh, you're fucking lying. Oh, you're fucking lying. And sir, you sitting next to her. Ain't no way you don't know she fucking lying. Sir, what you doing? I swear to girl, this girl must had the most amazing monkey between her legs. Cause ain't no way you supposed to be with this. And now I can't even ever look at you the same just because this is who you chose to hang out with. Wow. I cannot in life. I cannot in life. Then I had this other girl. She was a little broken. And she just really wanted advice. You know? So I had to tell her, I was like, listen, when it comes to me in my life, because listen, I was not always peaches and creams, guys, okay? I was a wild child. I was a rebellious child. I've been locked up before. Listen, my baby daddy's America's Most Wanted. That's enough said right there. I ain't always been no good person, okay? So I was telling her, listen, when it came down to really growing myself, I started with journaling. Guys. And I journaled because I needed everything that was going on in here to get out of here. Like, I needed this to get out of here. And when you start journaling, you don't journal because you want somebody to find it and come rescue you. You journal because you need your raw, uncut feelings in front of you. And then when you learn that words have power, words are magic, then you start writing everything in past tense because you want to program your mind that this is over. This is released. This is done. I don't even have to revisit this no more. You understand? You write everything in past tense. You do a little more than that, but I ain't here to discuss that right now. And I told her, once you start journaling, then you want to start, I would want to say fasting and praying. Because you really need to get alone with yourself. And a lot of people don't fast and pray right. So I'm going to give y'all a little script. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do the spiritual thing, but I'm going to give y'all a little script. When you want to start your fasting and praying, you don't just wake up one day and you start fasting and praying. Okay? It works. You can do it. But when you intentional, things just work out a little better. When you intentional, you don't go from car lot to car lot just looking for a car. You know what car you already want, you want those payments to look like, who you want your insurance to go through, and what dealership you want to get that car through. That's what you do when you're intentional. When you're intentional and you out here dating, you just can't fuck anybody because you know exactly what you're looking for. So you can pop up and pray to Jesus if you want. Prayer works. But when you're intentional, about 3 to 7 days before you go into your fasting and you praying, you start getting your mind right. You cut off all social media. You cut off all people. You cut off all sex with yourself or with other people. Okay? You check the music you listen to, even if it's gospel music. Because if you listening to heartbroken sorrow, oh my God, come save me, you in the wrong energy. Listen to those words. Words are powerful. Words are magic. So I don't even listen to songs. I go straight to frequencies. Okay, but that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. So then you want to start cleaning up your eating habits. You want to take out the fried food. You want to take out the sugar. You want to go ahead and put yourself on herbal tea or water. And this is all before you go into fasting and praying. And I'm telling y'all, when I get to walking in the spirit, I get to walking in the spirit. That ain't where I'm at right now, so I don't really preach it. Now, after you done get your fasting and your praying together, you probably want to go all natural. Because what you need to do is you need to fall back in love with yourself. And you can do that with your lace front and your eyelashes. And no, you need to see who you are. You need to see who you are. You need to accept who you are, and you need to change what you don't appreciate about yourself. So I suggest you go all natural at this point. And all this take about 6 months to a year. It ain't no easy journey. Ain't no easy journey. When you really looking to fall in love with yourself, you really looking for happiness, you you have to get with self. And when you start fasting and praying, you're not rebuking the outside world. You rebuking the things that's working inside of you. You understand? That vengeance, that envy, that greed, that lust, that insecurity, that self-sabotage. You ain't worried about the outside world. We ain't worried about none of this going. We only, if you still thinking your mama is the reason your life was fucked up, you ain't ready. If you still blaming your ex for everything that happened in life, you ain't ready. You got to be ready to take accountability for you and yourself only. And during this natural phase, you want to go through your clothes and you want to throw out all these raggedy panties and all these raggedy socks and all these clothes. You need a fresh new beginning. You need a fresh new beginning. Okay? So, but anyway, I'm 21 minutes in, way further than I need to be. I'll come back to y'all again, talking to y'all about self-love. We'll get into that. Yeah, why not? We'll get into that. Probably not next weekend because I got some family drama for y'all next weekend. And I'm sorry, guys. My conversation was just like all over, but we don't edit over here. The truth is just the truth, and I am just who I am. Till next weekend, guys.